Hello everybody and welcome to today's stream. Today we are going to be checking out a game that I have not played before. We're going to be checking out Wanderstop. So yeah, let's get right into it. Yes, it is apparently a laid-back game about making tea, at least at the surface level.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control, or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. I'm a failure.
I'm a failure.
A failure.
I don't deserve it.
I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Oh, great. Great. Just have to, I'm tired. We're gonna rest. Just rest for a moment. No, I can't stop now. What are you doing, Alta? See, this is why you lost those fights. You keep hesitating. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? God, I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No, no, no. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. Feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could... hang on. I'm gonna rest a moment? Just for a second, just a moment, and then back to it. Gathering my energy, I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winters. Oof. Just gathering my energy, then right back to it. Very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. Oof. My goodness, you're not feeling well. I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. Are you having a name as well? Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see, right there in front of us. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up. Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? Of course not, it's just a sword. I can lift the sword. It's heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the weight a sword should be. May I be asking what brought you here, to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So, for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it's time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea. Making of tea, it is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. I'll be leaving here soon. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat, only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion, what do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I'll be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me, I'll be glad to show you how. It's entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. Waha. Okay, camera, move. Alright. I need to turn that camera speed down. It's a little touchy. Unless I can. I don't know if I can. Okay. That's a little better. Okay. It's still a little difficult to pan smoothly, but that's fine. Hold LT to run or toggle running. Oh, I see. Toggle it while moving. Okay. But what? To open a pocket, press and hold on the D-pad. To retrieve an item, scroll through the inventory using the R stick. Center item is what will be selected. Once confirmed, release to take out the item. Just grabbing some seeds. Pink seeds. I see. I'll probably need those later. Ah, hello, miss. You've decided to join me. So I'm still you only right now. No, I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, I must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I'll show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Right trigger to highlight the current location, other characters, and key items in the clearing. Oh. Well, that's useful. Okay. Welcome to the maintenance room. You will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. See the basket that is right here? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you've used up all the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing, no need to worry about running out. All sounds good. Why don't you get some tea leaves drying, then please come speak with me. Okay. Grab the basket. And get some leaves. Okay, that's actually nice. Quite efficient. Alright. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss next steps. You set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, We can put the T-ball out of our minds for now. Next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. Right now, though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Nice. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then, with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Yep. I already know how to stash items. Stash. Yep. How to do that. Alright. Stash. Alright. Ah, tool. Okay. Welcome to the garden. Here's where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we're already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. Okay. If we were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. This is the miracle of life. Okay. Here, I'll give you a seed for more blue ferns, so that you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just the garden. Burrow simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. Okay. Plant. And plant. Okay. I finished baking the plant egg. Fantastic! The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please do come speak with me again. Okay. Watering can. Alright. Hello, miss. How goes the watering of the plant egg? Okay, I need to water it. Aha, you have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again, it will grow even more seeds. This way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Alright. Gonna water it some more. No, I didn't want it. Gonna just, just real quick. There we go. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let us move on to the next step. How many steps are there? Is it going to be written down anywhere? Yes, of course. All of this is written in a book in our library. I'll point you to it later. But for now, I'd like to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess what we'll be making after small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids? That is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you used a line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead use this triangular pattern, you don't have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How's that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. If you made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit, just like you did to get seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. Okay. Okay, so... plant... 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 plant. We got 2 fruit. I did it. I made fruit. Wonderful, miss. You have excelled at gardening. Truly you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip-chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I'll give you a field guide that shows you more. So in the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, to be doing anything else? Sure, why not? Aha! It is a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening, and it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside and I'll explain the tea machine to you. Oh, the field guide. Simple plants. Okay, simple fern, simple flower. Okay, small hybrids. Magtail. Blue Prumba. Rillips. Sunset trebles. Okay, large hybrids. Chip-chip. Puff-pod fern. Weeping Vreedle Hazzy's flower. Oh, okay, so Chip-chip is 4 fern seeds. Puff-pod is a fern seed and 3 others? 3 question marks? Weeping Vreedle is probably, or one of these. One of these is going to be the pink seeds in a set, I would imagine. Yeah. Let's fill this with water. Also, I wonder if there's a thing for doing small hybrids in a row. There does not appear to be. Alright. Okay. Go ahead and refill the can. Weird stone. Oh. Yeah, I guess need 2 seeds at a time? Okay. That's nice. Alright, I guess we go learn about the tea machine. Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is it so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Haha, goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro can tell the joke. Sure, tell me the joke. Okay, here's the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant. When suddenly, the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe. Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says, "No astronauts"? Okay, yes, that is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes! Why? Well, Boro is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way the humor is feeling light and fresh, wouldn't you agree? Fine. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? Librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space and the sign says "No astronauts allowed." This means there is no concern for them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they are going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. Then the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all, it's the dessert menu. Then both order dessert. One asks for custard and the other asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater? Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all a part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry, with Captain Boro in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay, so after dinner, they go to the movie theater, and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There's some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, "How about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel." And the other one says, "No thanks, I hear it really loses steam at the end." Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. What was the point of the astronauts? Is there a whole section of the joke where they ate dinner and took off their masks? Ah, that was character building, creating context. You see, the first half of the joke helps you to care about them. You're invested in the story. No, I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. Ah, I see. Well, this is all useful feedback. Boro will be refining and workshopping his material going forward. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I am quite excited, because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine! Wow. That is a long interlude you can have there. Yes, the tea machine is a most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. Pour the water. Climb the ladder until you reach the rope hanging from the ceiling. Pull the rope downward to pour a fresh batch of water. Heat the water once there's water. Then the orb. Pump the furnace to heat the water. Keep going until the water is boiling and steam rises. It will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I'm completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb this ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down on the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot, and I will move on to the next step when you're done. Okay. I gotta hold it down until it fills up, I see. Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Oh, this isn't annoying at all. Oh, now that is some steaming hot water. You're doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Borrow's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Sure, I'll take more instructions, why not? Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you'll rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve, and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. Just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then you toss any item into the infuser, any item at all. This is, of course, where you will be placing a T-ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. I need to go get the T-ball. I don't believe I have the T-ball. Where is it? Yeah, I need the T-ball. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's... Wait, what? What? I can't... Oh, I gotta go up here. There we go. No, not a seed. Chip. Well done. The water will only be changing color once you have added your T-ball. Okay, one more valve to kick, and then we'll move on to our final step. Finished tea has been transferred to our final orb. The pyramid. Next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope, as you see here, in order to pour tea into the cup. And that's it. You'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. Alright, I gotta find some cups. Where are there cups? Oh, there's a cup. Okay. Okay. Are there any more cups? Oh, hey. Ooh, what's this? Blue seeds. Pink seeds. Okay. More blue seeds. Ah, more cups. Okay. What the? There we go. Trying to make tea, but they not wanting to interact with the rope. Oh. That was clearly too much. Alright. Oh, is this the tea that you have made? Hey Patrick, welcome back. I am playing Wanderstop. A game about making tea, and definitely only about making tea. From you know, the guy who made the Stanley Parable. So it's definitely only about making tea. Aha, splendid. Delicious. It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That's the spirit. Ah, delightful. Cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? Not an art critic. Does one need to be an art critic to admire the view? Oh, definitely, yeah, definitely. An art critic is better than me at critiquing art. Just like I'm better than art critics at fighting. And you're better than me at whatever it is you do. Huh. But am I better than you at running a tea shop? How can you know for sure? Trust me. I must tell you, miss, there are few satisfactions in the world like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer, yum, what a feeling. If ever you put your mission on hold, I am always looking for help here at the shop. Wait. Put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you're not able to be finding her, or you are simply tired. It is normal too. Wait, no, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes, and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. Don't find Master Winters, and then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. You think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? I mean, you probably should, but I can't pull off accents. Not really. Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away. Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I? What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. And we run into the woods. No, I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never, not until she trains me back up into excellence, back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Oof. I can't believe how tired I've been. Rest a moment. Is that really okay? Can I just rest?
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid! I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes, haha, this is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I needed to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. Bleh. Well, guess we died. Ah, there you are. Coming around again? I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. Are you feeling any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I'm not seeing anything wrong with you. Collapsed out there multiple times. It's like, that's not like me. Haha, yes, what a surprise that a person pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion would collapse. It is a mystery. I am completely baffled. Yeah, definitely baffled. Totally. I pushed myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years, and this has never happened. Well, perhaps this is the result of pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. The days add up, miss. Not okay with it. Not okay with the body having physical limits? Yes, we will find out a complaint form right away. Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I'm not a scientist, doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. It is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. Take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely! Now you are understanding. Miss Alta, being so productive is causing her great harm. It would seem. If I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again if that's what you want. And then one of these times you'll be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No, but it may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I am suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. Might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then, when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, no obligations. What do you say? Leave now? Let me think about it. Of course, there's no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I'll be here in the shop, tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time, there's no rush. Nice. Alright, so... Okay. I think I still have that cup in my inventory? I do. Aha, a teacup. Is my tea still in the machine? Oh, it is. Okay. So you can pour yourself a cup of tea. We still overflowed it. Okay. That's gonna be a tricky one. Can I drink this? I cannot. I was hoping I could drink it. Apparently I can't. Oh well. Aha, so you are feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then. Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course. The very split second, you are well enough. Besides, you're carrying me out of the forest? I suppose it's good for my training. Literally nothing else to do. For carrying me out of the forest. If I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. Sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please come with me. Oh, there's a camera. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. If you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Burrow finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. It's all quite a lot of information, yes? Here, I'll add some notes to your field guide. That way, it is all conveniently written down. Hope you'll be taking good care of our shop tools. Burrow is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it here on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over there, in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is a traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system, as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes or yes lie. What? Very good. I'm glad to hear. While you're here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? Just walk to me and ask your tea. I want customers to feel intimidated. With the right apron, they will. Here, let us see if this apron looks the part on you. Wow, with this apron you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. Try to look angry. Anyway, true, and you know it. Indeed, I did know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, there's one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. Okay. Is your lovely sword, very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Please, come with me. Oh, I see weeds, or leaves to clear. I wonder if the clippers are used to remove the old plants I've planted. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? Boro, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. Seems like a terrible idea, but you know, whatever. Threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded 1,000,000 alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that will let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith, I'm not a tea maker, I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. The sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again, I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. You having other questions before we start? So, how exactly am I supposed to run this tea shop? Yeah, definitely. Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred. But other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and remember, earlier you asked if the gardening instructions were written down. Well, I have good news. You should go and visit the library in the upstairs section of their shop. There is a book in there on gardening, written by Boro's very good friend Sylvia. You may find it useful. I am quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Alright, I need to get the other tools. So I have them on hand. Boro's a great character. Very good. Tips for using your inventory. You can swap an item in your hand for an item in your inventory by selecting the inventory item directly. No need to stash the held item first. In the options menu, you can switch the inventory button press to be either toggle on, off, or press and hold. Alright. Okay. Pick up. I don't want it. Pick up. Alright. Let's see if we can... Do we trim down these other plants? What do we do? Ah, that is what we do. Okay. Okay, to reset everything. Stash those. Oh yeah, I found some piles to sweep. Yeah. Aha! What did we find? What was that? Can I pick it? Oh, I can't pick it up. Ooh, trinket. Nothing. Oh, I found a pumpkin. More pink seeds. I definitely got to get used to how the tool, like, selecting tools and stuff goes. Alright, stash that. Oh, there's a person showing up. I'm gonna go get the book. Book up here? Ah, there it is. All about gardening. How do I... Ah, read. All About Gardening by Sylvia Sugarpuddle. So you decided you want to learn more about planting and gardening. Wonderful. It's a decision you will very rarely regret. As you turn these pages, you will discover many beautiful and intricate secrets of the plants all around us, and how to sculpt them in your image of beauty. I'm excited to share with you the joy of gardening, so let us go on this adventure together. It's 32 pages. Okay, we'll read that later. Stash. Oh, we have somebody here. So we've got ads soon, so I'm gonna pause. Actually, yeah, since ads are gonna take off here in a second, I'm gonna take a quick break. So we shall be back in a couple of minutes with more Wanderstop. So don't go away. We'll be right back in a little bit. And we're back. Alright. Let's talk to this person. I should probably take this tea. And what the... Why am I stuck? That was weird. How do I... Am I just stuck with this? Where's the dishwasher? Oh, there's the dishwasher. Why won't it let me put it on the dishwasher? That's weird. Whatever. Maybe I can give that to someone. Alright. Game? What? Why can't I talk to them? What is going on? This is weird. It won't let me interact with anybody. What in the world? Yeah, I can't interact with anybody. Okay, we're gonna save and quit. What the heck? It's like not recognizing my A button at all. What in the... Is this... Oh, is this freaking OBS screwing everything up again? I can't... Okay, I need to restart the game. OBS has screwed everything up. Hate that. There we go. Now it's recognizing my A presses. Ugh. So annoying. I don't know why, but in some games, when I alt-tab out of them and interact with OBS, it like, and it's a game that uses a controller, for whatever reason, like, with certain games, like, doing that, OBS just, like, screws everything up and makes the game stop recognizing specifically the A button on my controller, and I don't know why. Customer, hello there. Yes, hi. Do you want tea? There's a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no, thank you. I'm fine, no tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure, in that case, I'll just, do something else then? Sure. Sure. Okay. 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 You can hold right trigger to highlight the current location of characters who want to talk with you. And that mode can be toggled on and off. Okay, so it was actually my button that was screwed up, so let me get this cup cleaned. There we go. Alright. What the... Bird? What are you doing in here? Stay out here with the other pluffins. Hello, miss. I saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, right? And they just said no. I see. And what is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? Did I made it right now? You did, I'm guessing. Don't be dense, this tea shop. Don't be dense, this tea shop. Tea shop has an intrinsic set of rules inherent to its existence. Rule number 1 is, you are here to drink tea. I don't make the rules. Miss Alta, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no. But... the rules! Has Miss Alta never broken a rule before in her life? No. This person's in our tea shop. They're going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here, to make tea for people. The last they could do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... Yes, I know, it's very admirable of me to be so visionary. Get a tea, man, we're doing it my way now. Who wants tea? Hey there, we just talked a second ago. Oh right, yes, hello. Yeah, about that. You don't want tea, but that was obviously a slip of the tongue. Let's not dance around it, you're drinking tea and that's final. Said you don't want tea, but that was obviously a slip of the tongue. Well, I don't mean to correct you. But that was what I meant to say. About tea, I mean, not wanting it. So yeah, that's what I said, I think. No tea, thank you. You know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what my day has been like. I collapse every time I go into the forest to find help. I can't carry my sword, the single most important thing I own. I have to be nice to complete strangers. Wow, wow. It's so nice to have somebody somebody who runs a shop that you walked into just, you know, trauma dump on you the absolute minute you get inside. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. Now I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long. My one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands, that's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. So I'm going to make you a tea, and you will drink it, because you're at a tea shop.
Uh-huh.
Yes, are we good? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave, goodbye, I'm sorry. What? You can't leave? I'll give you tea. I'm sorry. I mean, it's a tea shop, but Alta doesn't even know if we, like, you know, sell anything else or give anything else besides tea. Like, because maybe they're just here to, like, you know, to buy some, like, seeds off the shelf or something. Hang out in the library, maybe? Who knows? And what book is this? The Book of Answers. What? Ah! Neat! There aren't any. Great. Great. Good book. Glad I read it. Ah, there's Boro. Hey, Boro, what's up? Boro, they left. The person in the cape just walked out on me for no reason. Aha, I see. And did you happen to insist that drinking tea is an absolute requirement here? Yes, it does, because again, this is a tea shop. No, I completely made space for whatever they wanted. I see the connection you're trying to make, and I refuse to acknowledge it. Miss Alta, Boro is very glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically, but please remember that making tea is only being a part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers, they simply want to rest here for a moment, yes, just a break from travel. Or sometimes, they're not even knowing what they want, and that is okay as well. Maybe you just haven't tried hard enough to assist them. People seem like real... Wow. Sounds like they don't need me then. Indeed, in some cases that might be true. Then why am I here at all? If there isn't something I can do out here, I'm going to lose my mind. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress or something, on something, I'm going to freak out. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I'm sure we'll be having new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plants you wish to make, perhaps now is a good time. Or if you see any leaves gathered into piles, you can sweep them up too. Time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alta. It is a moment just for us. Please, I would encourage you to enjoy it if you can. Oh, you can also do Boro's favorite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage, it's easy to let the mind wander, yes? It's time only for you, Miss Alta. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff tea is. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now? In our downtime? I don't know. Oh, these sound like measurable objectives. Wow. That is okay. Please, do not worry about putting the pressure on yourself. Let us simply take things as they are coming, yes? We'll be okay. I'm very grateful for your patience, and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. Okay. Oh wow, there's a bunch of picture frames we can, like, put pictures in, it looks like. Neat. Oh right, the field guide. Not tasks. Tea break. Simple plants. I haven't made a pink flower. Oh right, it's the fruits I'm trying to go for? Okay, so the smalls produce more seeds. And produce hybrid seeds. For us to do other things. And then the large hybrids produce the different fruits. So, chips. A palate cleansing fruit filled with mint. Consuming it reminds you of those who have wronged you. Wow. Puff Pod. Tastes like the origins of the planet itself. Makes you nostalgic for something you never actually experienced. Weeping Vreedle. Savory, nutty, full-bodied, and can sometimes cause a burning sensation in the feet. Consuming it ages you by 1 minute. Wow. Azzy's flower. Okay, Azzy fruit. Tastes like the day you first met your best friend. Tart, sticky, and high in caffeine. What the? What are you... A package? What are you doing with a package? Wheel back and forth with L to shake the item out of the fluffin's mouth. What is this? It's a package. I'll ask Oro about it. Oro, I found a package lying around. What should I do with it? Oh, you must have found a lost parcel. Yes, that is happening from time to time. It seems that when a person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. And apparently, that way is by dropping it off here, in the clearing, for us to put in the mail. You can take the package over to our mailbox and drop it inside. That will ensure that it is returned to its rightful owner. Does that make sense? Telling me the forest placed this package here? This person should have taken better care of their stuff. Oh, the forest is moving things around all the time. This is quite common. Who can say why or how it happens? These woods simply have a mind all of their own. For example, Poro has been looking for his favorite pair of boots for weeks now. Did I simply misplace them? No, surely not. It was definitely the forest moving them around. At any rate, if you do see any packages lying around, you're welcome to mail them back to their owner. Okay. Where is the mailbox anyway? I saw it... Oh, right, it's out front here, I think. Yeah. There we go. Turn to the lost parcel. I guess I'll try some of the tea I just have on tap at the moment. Oh, I can directly stash. Nice. We almost nailed it. Alright. Go sit somewhere. Where's a good, like, bench or something? Ah, here we go.
Who would I say has wronged me? I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But, bizarrely, My most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old. My father came home from work, and he sat us down and told us that his job didn't exist anymore. We were going to move homes again. I was going to say goodbye to everything again. And it's like, he lost his job. That's what I remember. That he was weak. Why should I have to change my whole life around because he was too weak to hold on to something? That's how I felt at the time. Then, years later, I learned it actually hadn't been his fault at all. It was something totally outside of his control. So in theory, I should have been able to forgive him and move on, right? But I just...
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't. It was like the anger had dug trenches in my chest. There was nothing I could do. There was no amount of rational explanation that would get it to budge. I still feel that anger. Even now. I don't understand why.
Alright, how do I get up? Tea flavors. Different flavors of tea will evoke different thoughts from Alta when she sits down to drink. The above sticker will be printed in your field guide next to any fruit that Alta has offered her thoughts on. Tea leaves are not required when making tea for Alta. Alright, well let's go wash this cup. Oh, that is a filthy cup. Okay, where's the person who was wandering around? I saw him somewhere. I guess I could... I think it... Oh. Is that outside? That must be outside. Yeah, it's outside. Hello, random wanderer. Wow, McZowie! This looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods! No way, no freaking way. Is that really what it is? A magical tea shop? I just sound like you're going to be a whole lot. Yes. Amazing, stupendous, I love it! This is exactly the kind of wild adventure that a knight would get into, a real knight! Gerald the Knight, at your liege. A fair day upon you, and also upon me, who is an actual knight. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. You're not? But I have all this knight stuff. What made you think I'm not a real knight? That's just your everything. Gerald, do you need something or not? So, I guess I can do my best to improve on everything. Hey, come to think of it, Timothy is also constantly asking me to improve on everything. Timothy? My son! And he's just the best son in the world. Oh no. Here, I've got a photo of him. Look at this! He looks very pleased. I took him to the International World of Cheese Museum. He adored it. Yeah, he looks super happy. Did you know cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timothy's birthday, I made him a series of sweaters with my face on them. Oh no. And so that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso and there I am. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. I don't. No, of course. Well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. So, Timothy, I think, see another Timothy photo. This is us at 3 a.m. No. This is at 4 a.m. This says it's 4:15. This is 4:22. I get it, Gerald. You enjoy waking Timothy up in the middle of the night. What? No, I don't. Yes, I guess you're right. I'm seeing the pattern now. See another Timothy. What? I can keep going? Here we are registering to vote in our local Fishing Ordnance Council elections. Well, Timothy can't vote, but loves the electoral process. Or is it that he loves tennis? I forget. It's one of the two. Sure, more. Let's go. We had horseback riding. I'm so proud of Timothy. He only vomited 3 times. Why did he vomit at all? Doesn't horseback riding make everyone vomit? I vomited like 10 times myself. Gerald, that sounds awful. Come on, we were riding horses. Who could be upset when you're riding a horse? Here's Timothy graduating from 8th grade. I was asked to give a speech. Or maybe I ran onto the stage and gave a speech anyway. Who could say? Did I actually talk? Or did I just sob at the podium? Who knows? Here we are buying 30 pounds of corn flour. This is kind of a joke Timothy and I have, where I buy 30 pounds of corn flour every Monday. Why? Exactly! That's what Timothy says every time we do this. It's all part of the joke. What's the joke? Heh, you sound just like Timothy. This is from when we recorded a spoken word album together. Doesn't have any Timothy. He refused to speak once the entire time. But it's in the spirit of togetherness. I'll be honest, I got a bit of creative terror during recording, so I didn't say anything either. But it's 2 hours of silence that really speaks to the bond between father and son. Oh, that's all of them. That's all my photos. You're the first person who's ever stuck around for every one of my photos of Timothy. Now that I've gone through them all, I'm pretty amazed how many of these photos I have. Hey, why don't I leave one of them with you? Timothy would love to have his face on a shop wall. Sure. Great, which photo do you want? I'll take the Cheese Museum. Sure thing, here you go. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. What? Of course he likes me. I mean, yeah, I may be the world's single biggest dorkbot. And so lame, just so unbelievably lame. And... Dad, stop taking photos, Dad, please. People are staring at us, Dad. I want to die right now. But other than that, he adores me, I think. Sure, whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Drink tea something that a real knight would do? Yes, that's a common trait amongst knights. Then I will absolutely drink tea as part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavor you prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired from all of this walking. Have anything that could wake me up? Give me a big old shot of energy? Go take a look and see if that's a thing. Field guide now contains a section called Requests. Anything a character has asked you for will be recorded here. Open the field guide with Y. Field guide also contains information about different fruits and the various effects that each fruit has when consumed. Alright, so I'm gonna go put this photo up. And then I'll see about making some energizing tea for this guy. Oh, there's something in the mailbox. There we go. Person who placed a lost parcel in the mail. Detective Greyline here. That package that you mailed to me just so happened to have been the crucial piece of evidence I needed to crack the Susie Winderkins case. How did this vital piece of evidence end up in your hands? I don't know, but I'm grateful you sent it. Now, Little Miss Winderkins will get to thankfully go free and be fully cleared of all charges of mass aggravated livestock theft. It's another victory for justice, and a close call at that. Little Susie has requested that I send you Her favorite doll is thanks. It may not mean much to you, but this doll is special to her. She and I both appreciate your help more than words can say. Until next time. Okay. Stash. I've got to check my thing. For... what is it? It's... fruits. Large hybrids. Is it Azzy fruit? It's like the day you first met. Tart, sticky, and high in caffeine. Okay, so... pink flower and something else. And 3 other things that I don't know yet. Pink seed in the middle. Okay, what happens if I do blue? Okay. No. This one. Okay. What is this one? Oh, this isn't the one I want. I can water it more. Water it more than that? Nope. Okay. This is Vreedle beet, which is not what I'm looking for, but... okay. Ah, Vreedle beets. Weeping Vreedle. So is the Azzy all pinks? Maybe it's all pinks. Alright, let's go all pinks. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, I gotta make some tea. I need tea leaves. Do I have the basket on me? I do. Alright. Gotta go get some tea leaves, because I'm gonna have to make a fresh batch. What the? What are these? Dupe shroom? What? Hue shroom. Gift shroom. Dupe shroom. Okay. Don't know what those are all about, but that's fine. Sure. Are there any more tea leaves around? Man, it takes a lot of tea leaves. Okay, not up there. Partially full. Yeah, I need more. This is a tea plant? That's a tea plant. Oh, there's more mushrooms. I don't need mushrooms though, I need tea leaves. Ah, there's some more tea leaves. Okay. Alright, basket full. Let's go dry these. Okay, he's still around. Alright. Is this another? Oh, there are. Okay, there's two balls of tea. Oh, what are you doing? Give me that package. Okay, I'm gonna drain this. Okay. So, we need to boil water. Okay. Got it. Okay. Oh, I need to grab a T-ball. Okay. Need to go up here. Oh, right, now I need to transfer. As a fruit, toss. What is there? There's another switch, right? Yeah, this one. Alright, let's find a cup. We need a cup. Need a cup, need a cup, need a cup. Okay. Get a cup of tea. Oh. Alright. Only a little overage, that's not too bad. Alright. There you go. Here you are. Wait a minute. I feel so alert. I'm out of my mind with energy. Heck yeah, this is peak Gerald right there. This is my best self. Can you believe that people are always telling me to chill out and, for crying out loud, please stop? Those people can take a hike because I'm the one with the energy tea now. This is literally the best cup of tea that anyone has ever made. Thank you. By the way, can I ask about whatever's happening to your leg? Oh, the purple smoke? It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wandering in these woods, and all that happened is I tripped and scraped my leg. Well, technically I scraped it on a glowing purple sword. And the sword was held by an old witch muttering to herself, who, funny story, lunged at me from the shadows, and screamed, "You shall bear the mark, you shall become the shade. Its prisoner, its companion, its smoldering ash left from the fires of decay. Breathe its fumes and become the pain of becoming." I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically it. Gerald, I think a witch has cursed you. I can't see anything to be worried about. Oh, sure, obviously that occurred to me, but don't worry, I'm fine. Your leg is literally smoking. Yeah, but to heal myself, I did like 100 sit-ups after all this happened. So, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm in peak physical condition right now. That's not how you heal a curse. Can't see anything to be worried about. Hey, who's the knight here? I don't think you... Look, I understand. This kind of thing is probably really new for you. If it's really concerning to you, I'll do another 50 sit-ups after I finish this tea, okay? See? I'll be fine. If you say so. Glad you agree. After all, I'm a real knight. And if there's one thing knights are known for, it's physical health and well-being. Okay, time to reflect on the taste of this tea like a knight. Uh-huh. What the... Why does it sound like there's a phone somewhere? Oh. Say, Rose noticed something very interesting happening to our tea machine. Have you seen the flowers that are sprouting on the tea machine tree? Miss, it is no accident. This is because of the spare tea that goes unused whenever you make a new batch. You see, whenever tea gets poured down the drain, it is in fact being poured directly onto the tree itself. Yes, your old and unused tea is actually hydrating the tree. How convenient. The more drinks you pour, the more flowers will be appearing on the tree. So please do not fret if some of the tea you make goes unused. All of it will find its purpose in the end. Okay. No. Ah, you're back. Oh, I've got a piece of mail, too. Oh, you're back again. Ahem. Say there, local citizen, have you found yourself troubled lately by malevolent spirits? Indeed, more than ever, demons seem to haunt on our every waking minute, a tragedy. Surely, in your own town, you too have noticed the abundance of unlawful apparitions. What's going on? What are you doing? Wow, it's true, I have noticed apparitions. Then, I say, you are in good... Hang on, what comes next? Oh. Then you are in good fortune, because your neighborhood demon hunter has arrived. Please, pause for excited murmuring. Did you know that in communities without a demon hunter present, those communities are more likely to have demons? The math checks out. Wow, that could be my community. Yes, I know what you are thinking. Surely the price of such assistance is more than I can afford. Well, my friend, that is where you are in luck. For you see, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that these vital community services should be provided at no cost to you. Wow, how could it be? It's almost too good to be true. For although we know this is a controversial topic, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that all communities deserve to live in peace and security. Pause for shocked gasps. That's why, for merely the price of room and board, the highly trained demon hunter before you could soon become a vital fixture in this exceedingly charming neighborhood. Please, do not rush to an answer. Discuss it amongst your local elders first, as is needed. I do eagerly await your reply. May your township steer toward its own greatest fortune. Cool, anything else? No? Right. Well, here's what I'm noticing. You are a demon hunter looking for a town to help, right? But I can't give you that need because this isn't a town. So, you know, sorry or whatever. Say, let's discuss the ways in which demons may manifest in your neighborhood. Town hall meetings that run far longer than intended. Neighbors in disagreement about proper fence heights. Anxiety. And many more. Parties being thrown at inappropriate hours. Square dancing events taking place without proper permits. Conflict over what constitutes a family-friendly karaoke song. Citizens suddenly, inexplicably believing they know martial arts. Neighbors mowing their lawns 4, 5, even 6 times every single day. Misspellings in community event flyers. And many more. Shall I give you more examples? No, please, no more, please. Look, I'm trying to be patient, okay? I'm trying. But I need something to do, something to keep me active. I can't just sit and listen to people talk. So, Demon Hunter, this is a tea shop. I can make you tea. That's all I can do for you. Do you want tea or not? I guess, well, if you have Vreedle tea, I suppose we could do a Vreedle ceremony. It's a particular kind of ceremony that requires Vreedle tea, so if you have Vreedle tea... Great, I'll get you Vreedle tea. Perfect, thank you. Back in a second. Alright. So, I'm gonna get myself a cup of this and set it to the side and I'll drink it later. So I have it on hand. Also, where'd that... Oh, that's where the guy left his cup, okay. Just so I don't have to remake this. Okay. Then I'll have to drain the tank, because I think I have some... Oh. You have a thing. Oh, you're back. What? So, Gerald, is there anything else I can do for you? I need a task I can complete. Task? Hey, you betcha there is. Just now, I was trying to figure out why neither you nor Timothy believe that I'm a real knight. And then it hit me. It's because I don't have a super cool knight pose. Could you help me decide on a great pose that proves I'm a knight? No, it has nothing to do with being a knight. Alright, let's see the super cool knight pose. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Yeah! Can you add a bit of pizzazz to it? How about this? Try adding a display of raw strength in there as well. Raw. Now do it on one leg. Like this. I want to see your sensitive side. Show me some emotion. Oh, the tragedy, the injustice. Make it like a funny tragedy. Hey, what are you folks doing tonight? Heard about this tragedy? What's the deal with that? Now channel all of these emotions into your desire to be a knight. Yes, I want to be a knight so badly. Congratulations, you're a knight. I did it, I'm a knight. I can't believe it. Timothy is going to be so psyched. So pumped up right now. In fact, I think it's time I headed back into the forest. I feel like doing something that only a real, actual knight would do. Like what? Well, you know, knight stuff. Anything specific? A true knight can never know what their adventure will be. A true knight must discover the adventure as it happens to them. I read that on a menu at a restaurant once. It wasn't about knights, but I think it still works. Gerald, what exactly do you think knights do? Get into cool adventures? Is that correct? Am I close? No, knights have duties to uphold. They take oaths. They report to someone. Why are you doing any of this? I mean... do I need to have a reason? Can't a really cool dad just be a knight for no reason? Does it have to be to prove to his son that he is the coolest dad on the planet? But now that you mention it, do you think maybe he would find it cool that I'm a knight? If I got into the most fantastic adventures out in these woods, if I was a real knight, then do you think he'd want to take more photos with me? And show off those photos to his friends? And call me something like Pops McGee? McGee really your last name? Is McGee really your last name? With all the nightly adventures I get into, there's no way I could be a total dorkbot, right? This is my destiny, this is my story. It's time for me to go out there and be the best knight I can be. As knights are always saying, Yar! Yeah, definitely knights, yep. Don't die, Gerald. Alright. Say, Boros thought of something that you may wish to know about. Within our shop library, there is a book called The Book of Answers. Perhaps you have already seen it. Miss Alta, this is a very special book. It's an old and sacred tome. You see, the Book of Answers knows exactly how to meet the needs of every customer who comes through our shop. Yes, if you ever find yourself struggling beyond all reason with a drink request, you can simply go look in the book. It will surely tell you exactly what must be done to make the person happy, no questions asked. Where does the Book of Adventures come from? I am not knowing. It is far older than even Boro, if you can believe it. Yes, we are simply custodians tending to its ancient and unknowable magic. Personally, Boro prefers not using the book. To solve our customers' requests is a great delight. But from time to time, I am indulging myself in a good old-fashioned spoiler. Yes, indeed. Nevertheless, now you know of its existence, and you may use it or not. I intend to never use it. I intend to use it constantly. Can it explain what's wrong with me? Well, it is possible that the Book of Answers is mostly containing answers to shop-related questions, or perhaps Miss Alta's conundrum does not have a clear answer. Oh my, what a dilemma that would be. Yes, best not to think about it. Let's just assume that the Book of Answers only pertains to shop-related questions. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know... Yeah, because it was Breedle, right? Yeah. Which I already have some. I just gotta empty the tea. And water the tree with it. Okay. Got 2 tea pods. Do I have any more tea out here yet? Nope. Actually, where was the tea anyway? if I can plant in these. Maybe. I'm gonna stash this thing partially full. And get more later. Can I use the... I can. Alright. Alright, we gotta make some Friedel tea. So where's the ladder? The ladder's in the wrong spot. Get some water. Okay. I forgot to grab a T-ball. I go get a T-ball. Alright, I need to pick that. And we're gonna need a cup. I should clean this cup. There we go. Let's go get a cup. Cool. He's got another quest. Alright. Where is the... Oh, there you are. Here you go. Here you go. Tea. Verily, you have brought me the ceremonial Vriedel tea. As is customary, we will now perform the time-honored Vriedel ceremony. Oh, I'm excited. I haven't done a Vriedel ceremony in ages. There's more? Yes? This is in a town. I didn't accept you into anything. Leave me alone. One ceremony and that's it. Very good. Come, let us adjourn to the place of ceremony. So where's your, you know, place of ceremony? I do not have a place of ceremony because that isn't a real thing. But don't you have some kind of designated spot? Book says every town should have a ceremonial spot. Not me in front of the shop. You do this by the big willow tree. Just do it. Sure, in front of the shop, why not? Verily, let me just put this cup down and then I'll meet you there. Okay. Let's grab our... Thank you so much for mailing my lost package to me. It seems to have slipped out of my bag. What a blessing that you stumbled upon it and thought to send it back. The package contained my daughter's school textbooks. The minute she received them, she studied them front to back and then immediately went out and won a local science fair. How did she get to a science fair so quickly and immediately win it? Believe me, I'm just as confused as you, but I think it's the power of education. Here, I'll send you her trophy as proof. She won't miss it. She's already won another 4. Thank you again for your help. It means a lot to both of us. Okay. And here we are, the spot of ceremony. I have thusly placed the ceremonial altar. Great. Verily, it is time now for the Vriedel ceremony to begin. So the way these things work is that you start by talking about yourself. You know, opening up about your fears, your hopes, your dreams, that sort of thing. It's good to know what you're struggling with, being as vulnerable and authentic as possible. We'll spend maybe 20 minutes talking about you, and then the ceremony itself will begin. No, absolutely not, never. I can mess with the demon. Wow. Sure, why not? Excellent. Please tell us what you're struggling with. Having so few problems in my life. Struggling with what's the biggest number imaginable? The biggest number? Yeah, like, is it 30 billion or 100 trillion? What if there's a number even bigger than that, you know? Is that even possible? I've been losing a lot of sleep over this issue. Are you being serious? Is this a real problem that you're dealing with? Wow, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know this was such an emotional issue for you. Well then, I guess let's go ahead and begin the ceremony. Whereupon this day, our community gathers to conduct a Vreedle ceremony. Congenial. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest. Say her name. Alta. Special guest and cherished member of our community, Alta. Specifically, her journey with, what the biggest number is. And so our community has gathered to assist her with that. Let's offer her these words of guidance during this difficult time. May you, I guess be able to think of an even bigger number? Like a quadrillion? That's a pretty big number. That's definitely a small number. Quadrillion, of course. Why had I not thought of that before? Oh, well, I'm glad this is helping you. Let's see. What else is there to say about the matter? This is hard. You didn't tell me very much about yourself. There's really nothing else going on in my life. Exactly. Please, I'd be so honored to be a part of your community. I would love to know more about you. But we don't have to try and solve your problems or anything, you know. It's just, who are you? What do you care about? Really like to know, if you'd care to. No. Okay, I understand. Thank you very much for attending this Vreedle ceremony. The ceremony is now complete. So we now just have a fire hazard out here in the woods. Great. Great. Okay. Let's go wash this cup up. Okay, the knight has an active quest, but I need to drink. Go drink this, and then we'll drink some of the other stuff. What in the world? Oh. It's a fairy circle of mushrooms. Pick that up in a second. I know the weeds are taking over. Right, this is the, like, caffeine one?
I don't think I have a best friend. Do I? The closest is probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young. I didn't like this guy. But he hung around the shop so often that at some point he just defaulted to being my friend. One day, he and I are hanging out, and he says, "You know your dad's a loser, right?" Of course, I thought my dad was a total loser. I thought he was weak and spineless. But for some reason, I just instinctively punched this kid right in the face.
Yes.
I'd never punched anyone before. I hit him again, there on the ground, and he tried to kick back. But I held him down and hit him, and then... Then a bit later, my dad lost his job. And we had to move. And I never saw that kid again. After we moved, I remember the very first thing I did was sign up for boxing classes.
Alright. Gotta get this cup cleaned. Do these count as tea ingredients? No, they don't. Oh, weird. Okay. Where do the mushrooms show up? Oh my god. They miscellaneous? Dupe shroom, gift shroom, hue shroom, dupe shroom. Okay, they're trinkets. I wonder what the fairy circle does. Oh, got more ads. We shall be back in a couple of minutes with more Wanderstop. So don't go away. We'll be right back shortly. All right, and we're back. Hopefully I can actually have my controller function correctly this time. Looks like it did. Clippers. Let's get rid of these weeds. All these brambles everywhere. Get rid of our old plants. Alright, we need to get a cup of the other tea and set it to the side. So I have it to test out. Wait, what? Oh, right, we used one. Okay. Yeah. Get a cup. I'm gonna set it to the side. I wonder if I can do something with that flower. Maybe. Set this to the side here. Nope, I can't. Okay. 2 flowers blooming now. Hey buddy, what's up? Ahoy, bringer of tea. I have returned from my nightly adventures. Hey Gerald. Hey Gerald, back so soon? Soon? What are you talking about? I haven't been here in days. What? But you were here just a few minutes ago. Was I? No, I definitely remember setting up camp 3 times. In fact, take a look at this. It's the adventure I got into. Yes? It's this. It's a stop sign. Yeah, it's a stop sign. Did you steal it? This is exactly the sort of thing a real knight would find. Yes, I knew it! The minute I saw the stop sign, something about it called to me. Said to myself, now that's a stop sign with a mysterious and thrilling past. What do you think? There's gotta be an exciting story behind it, right? This time, it's a stop sign. How could it not have an exciting story? Actually, the least exciting stop sign I've ever seen. Being neutral in the matter, but staying open to both sides. I knew you'd agree with me. I spent hours trying to figure out what it was used for. What if an ancient civilization used it to stop, you know, car stop in the name of love. Gotta do it. Yeah, if you ever get to do that, a sign is extremely helpful. Unearthing this mystery is really challenging me to be the best knight I can be. Say, could this real knight please have another cup of tea? I'm still thinking about the last one you gave me. Yeah, sure, what flavor do you want? I'll be honest, for 3 days, I've been thinking about the tea you served me before. It's just so interesting, it was really something. How about if I just get another one of those? Oh, you know what? Let me give you this. It's Timothy's favorite jam. I take it everywhere with me. Can we add some of this into the mix as well? Sure, why not? So it's whatever I made you last time plus this jam. Heck yeah, I love it. While you're making that, I'll be investigating the origins of this stop sign. Gerald the Knight is on the case. Alright, we gotta stash... Oh. What? Pockets full? What do you mean? What sort of... What did that count as? Is that tea stuff, or... I guess I'll put this stuff in here. Nope. Alright, now can I put this away? Okay, it wasn't miscellaneous. Alright, I need more tea. Have to drain this. Oh, remember that knight who left the shop a little while ago? Gerald, he came back. Already? How nice for him. Thing is, he claims he's been gone for days. How is that possible? Ah yes, Boro has noticed this phenomenon as well. Very strange, no? Seems the time is moving faster in the forest than it does in this clearing. Which means you can run off into the forest, and your tea will still be hot when you return. So scientific explanation of why this is. This is explained to me because I prefer the mystery. Oh, you do? Very well. Bora will now begin an elaborate presentation of scientifically how the forest works. The forest is strange and magical. This concludes the presentation. Thank you. Boo, explain it better. Fine is magical. I'll stop thinking about it. Have notes on several aspects of your presentation. Oh no, at this time the submission deadline for criticism has passed. What a shame. Thankfully, I am not knowing how time works in the forest. It is a mystery to me as well. But that is the fun. I am learning much about this place all the time, just like you. Okay. Oh, what? Trinket. Alright. So I need more tea. Because I do have tea to make the tea that he wants, but I want to make sure I have some sitting in reserve so I don't have to go and get more. Ah, more of the mushrooms. Those are probably for something, but later, but... Almost full. Oh, this should maybe do it. Nope, one more. There's so many funky mushrooms around. It's cool. Alright. Alright. So we need to drain this tank, because I have my cup there, so... Drain this tank. I see, okay. We need to refill it. Oh, right. Gotta hold it down. Alright, drain it into there. Put a T-ball. Put Azzy fruit. I need to put Timothy's jam in there. Okay, get him a cup of that. Okay, that looks cool. So where's the interact? Oh, there we go. Here's the tea you asked for. Great. Well, this is exactly what I had the last time, and I can taste the jam too. So cool. You made it exactly the way I asked. That's great. Wow, you're so cool. You're the coolest. I bet Timothy would think you're the coolest person alive. Timothy's a good judge of what's cool and what isn't. I think he's the coolest person alive. Whoa, you do? That's amazing. Can't wait to tell him. He's going to lose his mind. Wow, I'm surrounded by such cool people. What a lucky guy I am. How's the stop sign investigation going? I'll be honest, it isn't going great. I was hoping to find some hints of alien civilization around here, but it's just like nature stuff. Plus, smoke on my leg is getting thicker, and my head is starting to hurt pretty badly. It's becoming a lot, you know? Gerald, are you sure you're taking this seriously? It seems like your curse is getting worse. I'm taking it very seriously. Do you know how many sit-ups I've done? I've done sit-ups to the moon and back. I've done so many sit-ups, it'd make you dizzy, just trying to count that high. I'm just saying, sit-ups can't be the only thing you do to cure yourself. Try laying down here and just resting? You could ask Bro if he knows how to cure a curse. Huh, the True Knight doesn't even know how to spell the word cure. If there's something I can do to help you, maybe there's a tea that heals curses. Let me stop you there, kind tea patron. This is a mission for a real knight. I have to find the solution on my own. Timothy can't go thinking I cheated. No way Timothy cares if you cheated. Well, I happen to be an excellent judge of his innermost thoughts. Besides, this is a perfect adventure for Gerald the Knight. A demonstration of my strength. I'll travel out into the forest and find a solution to this purple smoke and pounding headache. Somewhere out there is the, whoa. Did you hear that? That voice? What? What voice? The voice is as deep as the stars. It spoke to me just now. I'm sure of it. You really didn't hear it? I did not. Whoa, weird. Anyway, I really do need to be off on my adventure. Thank you for the tea. Oh, before you go, let me leave you with this. I never found the origin of the stop sign, so maybe you can find it while I'm away. How would I know the stop sign's origin? You know, like if someone comes by and says, hey, that's my stop sign. Or if you just see a spot that feels like it's where a stop sign came from. That way you can continue my nightly quest. I graciously accept this most noble of undertakings. Indubitably, forsooth! Caprice. Alright, now I must be off. I bid you adieu. Most conversible of tea stewards. Don't die, Gerald. Stash that, pick this up. Gotta go clean it. Wonder if I can drink some of this tea. I set another cup out. Just in case. Let's see if we can drink this tea, and then I'll check the mail. Oh, there's another bench over here. Let's try this bench.
I don't think I have a best friend. Do I?
It's just the same.
The closest is probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young.
Can I not skip this? I've already heard this
I didn't
one.
like this guy.
Okay, I can skip it. Alright. So it's the same. The only difference is the, So the only thing that matters for the tea I drink is the base fruit involved. Interesting. Good day, miss. Happy Wanderstopping to you. Wanderstop isn't a verb. And to you. 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 Yes. Anyway, it's occurring to Burrow that I never told you about our shop camera, did I? I believe that the camera was sitting on a table by the radio last I saw it. Camera is a most enjoyable little tool. Simply point it and click, and a photo will tumble out right before your eyes. Miss Alta, if you're to be taking a photo of me, please do ensure you capture my best angles. Specifically, Boro's best angle is 46 degrees latitudinally, 117 degrees longitudinally. Surely seen the picture frames around the shop, yes? You are more than welcome to hang your photos there. Please be using your best artistic sensibility when placing photos. I will trust fully in your sense of taste. It is true, I have been burned in the past by trusting in others' artistic taste, but this time will be different. What's the story of you getting burned? Oh dear, once upon a time, Boro was setting out colored markers for our customers to use on the walls. You can surely imagine it did not take long for me to be rescinding this policy. I was expecting some unusual drawings to be sure, but oh goodness. Anyway, this is a terrible memory and I am repressing deep down. Nothing to be concerned about. Here, why don't I add this information about the camera to your field guide? Very well, this concludes the educational portion of our conversation. Back to whatever. I see. Probably puts it in the tools, I would imagine. Let's get the camera. Stash. Is it in the, it is in the tools. Cool. Good. Okay. I should probably drink the other tea that I've got sitting. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a teacup. We found another teacup. And it's star-shaped. Neat. Alright, well, let's drink some tea. Actually, I'm gonna check the mail first. Check the mail. Howdy, book lovers. This is the Book by Mail Club reporting in. This month we're reading Edge of a Bullet, which follows the exploits of everyone's favorite tough-as-nails international super spy, Dirk Warhard. Will Dirk's charm and good looks get him through yet another dangerous mission? Only one way to find out. Until next time. Oh, Edge of a Bullet, a Dirk Warhard novel. Sure. Okay. It was just another typical day for Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard had been undercover for 13 weeks. In that time, he hadn't showered, shaved, or eaten a single time. This was the Dirk Warhard undercover method. The Dirk Warhard undercover method was a living hell for the initial 4 weeks, but on week 5, without fail, his body would begin to buzz with a feverish euphoria, and a rigorous alertness that gave him the edge he needed to succeed. Because of the adrenaline it produced, he also hadn't slept in a month. His skull vibrated with a cocktail blend of indiscriminate rage and unquenchable passion for justice. Time to get to work. Dirk Warhard's undercover persona was that of Bobby Briggleston, billionaire playboy, heir to the Briggleston family media empire. In fact, Dirk Warhard was himself a billionaire playboy, much wealthier than his undercover persona, but he'd play any role if it meant getting the job done. A wealthy local socialite was hosting a charity gala in her mansion home, which Dirk Warhard had been instructed to infiltrate. His limousine pulled into the mansion driveway around midday. As he stepped out of the limo, the sun shone brightly into his eyes. Dirk Warhard hated the sun more than he hated anything in the world. He had been told many times to stop looking directly into the sun, but to turn his back on an enemy was cowardice he could never forgive. Pulsing with rage from the Dirk Warhard undercover method, Dirk Warhard pulled a pistol from his tuxedo jacket and fired 10 rounds directly into the heart of the sun. Case closed. He holstered the pistol and stepped into the party. Shortly after entering, he was met by the host, Samantha Keylight. She was his target, a known perpetrator of underground organized crime, and the person from whom he was to extract sensitive information. "Howdy," he said to her. "My name is Bobby Briggleston." But his name was not Bobby Briggleston. That was only his undercover alias. His name was Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard thought to himself, "I'm Dirk Warhard," and then continued the conversation. "Mr. Briggleston, it is the pleasure of pleasures to finally meet you," exclaimed Samantha Keylight. "I've heard so much about you from our mutual friend." The mutual friend she spoke of was Dirk Warhard's handler, who briefed him on every mission. Dirk Warhard did not know this man's name, because Dirk Warhard disliked learning names. The only name he knew for certain was Dirk Warhard. And even that one was written on a card in his wallet for emergencies. A man in his servant's outfit approached them with a tray of shrimp cocktails. Hors d'oeuvres? Should say hors d'oeuvres, technically. The sight of food thrilled and angered Dirk Warhard. Hunger raged in his stomach, but he couldn't risk the mission. He stepped very close to the man holding the tray and suddenly pressed his pistol to the man's sternum. You'll remove the food immediately, and you'll never show your face in this city again. The man began trembling violently, then nodded and turned for the exit. Dirk Warhard fired a warning gunshot at his feet, just to scare him. A hush fell over the entire party, but Dirk Warhard coolly holstered his pistol and said, "Saw some asbestos." The partygoers all nodded in appreciation, and a few began applauding. "Now then," declared Samantha Keylight, "may I show you around my home? A man of your distinction will surely admire my collection of art." "That's right," replied Dirk Warhard. "I am a man." And he was. The two of them stepped into an adjacent room, which was empty, but for the paintings hung on every wall. "Van Dorsen's mostly," said Samantha Keylight, "though some on the far wall are by Ferrier." "Do you have a favorite artist, Mr. Briggleston?" Because there was only one name that Dirk Warhard truly knew, he replied, "Dirk Warhard." Several of the paintings looked to Dirk Warhard like food. To suppress the anger it aroused in him, he tore one of the paintings clean in half. "Asbestos," he explained. "Mr. Briggleston," said Samantha Keylight, "I did not invite you here simply to admire my art collection, nor to rid my home of asbestos. In fact, there is one particular piece of art I wish to show you that I think you will find very interesting." Dirk Warhard responded well to this statement, because he liked it when people gave him things that interested him. Samantha Keylight pulled a small parcel from a shelf, then turned to Dirk Warhard, but the parcel was not a piece of art, it was a gun. She pointed the gun at him. "That's right, I know exactly who you really are, Dirk Warhard." Dirk Warhard quietly retrieved his wallet and checked the card inside. She was correct. "You didn't think you'd fooled me with this Bobby Briggleston nonsense, did you? I know your scummy face anywhere." Samantha Keylight fixed the gun on his temple. "Tell me who sent you, or the next piece to hang on my wall will be your brains." Time slowed to a crawl. Dirk Warhard played through every possible outcome of the situation in his head, tactically assessing thousands of different strategic maneuvers. His mind raced with the efficiency of a cheetah nailed to a missile, and after a mere half-second, which to Dirk Warhard felt like hours, the only strategy with even a glimmer of hope was clear to him. "Well," snarled Samantha Keylight, "what's it going to be? Are you going to start talking, or do I have to—" Samantha Keylight exploded. Blood and innards splattered across every inch of the room, drenching the various works of art and substantially lowering their value at auction. Dirk Warhard wiped a finger from his eyes. Weeks ago, he had secretly planted a bomb inside Samantha Keylight, triggered by a switch inside the ring of his left hand. This was one of Dirk Warhard's signature techniques, and it had saved him dozens of times. He stepped over to where he vaguely recalled she had been standing, then adjusted his shirt cuffs and said, "What you didn't know is, I'm actually Dirk Warhard." He then pulled out his pistol and said it again while holding the pistol, which he decided was cooler. He repeated it while firing the gun several times, and that felt coolest of all. Dirk Warhard still had no idea what role Samantha Keylight played in the perpetration of organized crime, but it wasn't his job to know things. The less Dirk Warhard knew, the more quickly he completed each mission. And this one had been done in record time. He pressed the mechanical implant on his neck to inform his handler that the mission was a success. Dirk Warhard stepped back into the party, where guests were in a panic over the sound of the explosion and gunshots. They turned and froze as he entered the room, dripping with Samantha Keylight. Dirk Warhard strode confidently toward the nearest servant holding a tray, grabbed a shrimp cocktail, and stuffed it into his mouth with his beastly vigor. Someone in the crowd yelled, "Oh my god, it's Dirk Warhard!" Dirk Warhard attempted to yell, "What you didn't know is, I'm actually Dirk Warhard." But his mouth was too full of shrimp, so instead he just fired his gun into the air several times. The partygoers began cheering and making out with each other. Then the president emerged from the crowd. "Dirk Warhard," said the president, "you've saved us once again. I award you $10,000 cash." The crowd cheered again, and Dirk Warhard still couldn't speak, so he kept firing his gun. One of his bullets accidentally hit the president, who gave the thumbs up as he bled out, gratefully to have been killed by the famous Dirk Warhard. But the president's death didn't bother Dirk Warhard, who knew that there would always be another president, but there would never be another Dirk Warhard. He stuffed another shrimp into his mouth, then crowd surfed his way back to the limo as he yelled his famous catchphrase, "Nobody survives Dirk Warhard." Just as cold as the shrimp, it was just another typical day for Dirk Warhard. Okay. Great. Let's go put this book up. Okay, who all is here? Okay. Got a few people. We gotta drink our cup of tea. Then see about all these quests we've got built up. There's other places to sit. Oh, there's one out here. Let's find out what this tea has in it.
Oh, gross. As soon as I drink this tea, my feet start hurting. Ew. My feet already hurt from climbing these ladders. I don't need more pain. Well, I mean, pain is fine by me. But it has to be good pain. I think I have an infinite tolerance for pain, as long as it's good. As long as it's the, you know, the correct kind. That's why everything in this forest has been so miserable. Because it keeps on feeling like bad pain. The wrong kind, and oh my god. I hope this turns out to be good pain. Please let this be good pain. Please.
Alright, let's go clean this cup. That. Ooh. A tool thing? Weird. I do wonder about this fairy circle. How are we on seeds? Okay, I've got 9 pink seeds. What do I still need to... Nope, I want to pick that up. It's like one... There's like one large hybrid I haven't made. Oh, right. Green surrounded by pink. Oh, I do need to make... Right, I need to make the mixed hybrids and see what fruit they make. Okay. Let's see. So I'm gonna make some straight pink ones at the moment, because I need more pink seeds. Because I'm definitely gonna need more pink seeds. Okay, stash that. Right, we can just direct stash. Okay. I need to do a blue and surround it by pink. Nope, okay. Grab those. Alright, we'll cut these. Okay. Ooh, another cup. Nice, another teacup. Sweet. This looks kind of neat. Alright, wash this teacup up. I need to see what happens when I do seed starts of different mixes. Go blue. Pink. Pink. What do we get? Ooh. Just pink seeds, but a different... Oh, okay, okay. Gives me mixed... Gives me a mixed collection of seeds. Interesting. It's frillups. And we got blue prumba, which is pink surrounded by blue, I'm assuming. Pink with blue in a line. Neat. Fill our water jug. Oh, a planter. Pick that up? Oh, I can pick that up. Ah, placeable plant pot. Just set it there. That's fine. Do anything with that? No. It's just permanently there. Nope. No, the weeds are getting out of hand. Alright, I'm gonna cut these. Oh. We found another thing. And a note. So many things. Alright. Stash. What's this? Trinket? Oh, a photo. Let's go put this up on the wall. Nice. Gonna keep our pots there for now. I probably put them on tables, I guess, but... to place it Okay. Fill the shelves with trinkets. Ooh, actually, I probably need to call it there for the night. Yeah, it's kind of late. I need to go get some sleep. But, so yeah, that shall be it for today's stream. Next stream will be sometime in the next couple of days. We'll be playing more Wanderstop, because this game seems pretty great. So yeah, look forward to next time. But, once again, thanks everybody for watching. Yeah. Yeah. Have a good rest of your day and or night, everybody.